How's Gunner One? Today we got a story time of this kid who thinks that if you drink the Grimace Shake from McDonald's, that you actually die. And that all those like memes on the internet of like, oh, thanks Grimace, and then like Grimace allegedly like kills you, which by the way, doesn't happen. just in case it wasn't clear. Well, this kid actually thinks that the Grimace Shake actually kills you, and the subscriber in this story pranks the kid pretty bad. It's a pretty funny story that I know you'll enjoy. So sit back, relax, subscribe to the channel if you're new, leave a like on the video right now to claim your free nothing. Pretty good deal if you ask me. With that being said, let's just jump right into it. So we're going to call the subscriber who submitted this story Will. So anyways, we're going to call Will's younger brother Ben. We might just call him Will's younger brother. I might call him Ben. I'm going to use that pretty interchangeably. So this happened over the summer. This happened kind of late August. And by the way, Will submitted this story to my Instagram. And if you want to submit your own story, go to Instagram, look up Connor Pugs, follow me, and then message me using the DM message feature your story. Anyways, so this is when there was the height of the whole Grimace Shake meme. I mean, I think the height of it was like a little bit before this. But basically, for like, I'll recap in 5 seconds. McDonald's had this shake that was based on their mascot, I think, Grimace, this big purple monster, whatever. And there was a joke going around that if you got the McDonald's Grimace Shake, that Grimace would come and basically game end you in real life. He would come around and kill you, right? Obviously, that is not true. Grimace is not real. I know, huge spoilers, so crazy. Grimace is actually not real, pretty insane. My mind is blown as well. Well, anyways, right, so Will's younger brother, Ben, was significantly younger. And I don't know if it's such a nice thing to pull this type of prank, but whether it was nice or not doesn't change the fact that it was pretty funny, and that's why I'm telling you the story. So anyways, this all starts on what seems like a normal Saturday. You know, Will wakes up, hops out of bed, plays a little bit of, Fortnite with the boys, trying to bring it back. It's been a while since Fortnite was really killing it, but he's like, you know what? He's rocking it. So Will's in high school, and his younger brother is in 3rd grade, so a pretty big age gap there. And so he kind of like he's going to walk down to pick up some, I don't know, make some like cereal or something for breakfast. It's a nice Saturday morning. I hope you guys are getting the vibes right now. And he passes by his little brother's room, and he hears screaming. So obviously he's like, okay, what just happened? So he kind of runs into his younger brother's room, and he sees his younger brother is sitting on his bed on his iPad. He's like, oh my God. Oh my God. And the subscriber's like, dude, are you okay? Like, is everything good? So yeah, obviously it's pretty concerning if you pass by your younger brother's room and he is just screaming as if he just saw someone get like sawn and like just sawed down the center like in a horror movie, bro. Like, dude was actually screaming so hard. So obviously he's like, yo, like, what's going on? Is everything good? And the younger brother's like, man, like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. And the subscriber's like, what? He's like, the McDonald's near us is selling the Grimace Shake. Do they not realize how dangerous that is? Why don't the authorities stop this? Like, Will, do you think we should call 911 on the McDonald's for selling the Grimace Shake? And Will's like, dude, what do you mean? Like, yeah, like they're selling the Grimace Shake. Who cares? And Ben's like, dude, what do you mean who cares? People can literally lose their lives, and you're just saying, oh, who cares? Well, you know what? I care, Will. I care about other people's lives, even if you don't. And Will's like, Ben, you don't actually believe the Grimace Shake is real. And Ben's like, Will, you don't believe the Grimace Shake is real? Like, have you not seen the abundant amount of proof on the internet? Like, have you not seen all the videos showing people, real life people dying after they drink the Grimace Shake? Like, there's a serious risk that Grimace is coming for you if you drink that shake, man. And Will just kind of looks at him like, Because Will is like, okay, number one, there's no winning this argument, because pretty clearly if you're like, it's fake, like it's all fake, then he's going to be like, no, the videos are real. And then obviously it's fake, but sometimes you're just not going to win that argument, if you know what I mean. Like, I really don't think bro's going to win that argument. So anyways, he also thinks, wait a minute, maybe I could pull a prank on my younger brother if I continue to allow him to believe that this is real. Okay, should he morally have pulled this prank? Ooh, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, and a little bit don't care. because it's a funny story. So anyways, Will goes down. He's like, yo, Mom, can we go to McDonald's for lunch? And she's like, we went last week. I'm not trying to go to McDonald's that often. And Will's like, I just really want to go today, and I won't ask for the rest of the month. So the mom's like, okay, sure, whatever, fine. So anyways, when it's around lunchtime, you know, the mom's like, oh, like, okay, boys, like, I think we're going to go to McDonald's. And Ben's like, what? And she's like, yeah, it's, you know, Will requested. And Ben just looks at Will with these wide eyes. And he pulls him aside. Ben pulls him aside as they're about to go out. And Ben's like, dude, you better not get the Grimace Shake. I swear you better not be getting the Grimace Shake. Oh my, dude, you don't understand. You don't understand, bro. And, you know, he's like, no, dude, come on now. I'm not actually going to get the Grimace Shake. Like, I wouldn't do that. Don't worry about that. And, Ben's like, fine, I guess, but you better not be getting the Grimace Shake, bro. I swear, you better not be getting the Grimace Shake. So, obviously, the subscriber's like, yep, okay. Won't be doing that. Don't need to worry about that. I think you guys know where this is going. Anyways, so they pull up to McDonald's, and kind of the way that this worked was that it's kind of a hot day because middle of summer, it's August, whatever. And, since Will is such a great kid and definitely not planning to pull a massive prank, is like, let me just get your orders. I'll go inside and get it and bring it back. We can eat in the car. And, Will's mom's like, oh, isn't that so nice? Yeah, and then Mom said whatever, and Ben said whatever, and Will wrote them down. I was like, okay, I'll be right back. Anyways, Will goes into the McDonald's, and he places the order. And so I think, the Grimace Shake might have been in some kind of, I don't know if it was in a clear container or not, but I feel like it was in very distinctive, I didn't get it because I don't care, right? But I feel like it was in pretty distinctive, cup or container. But Will basically asked for, hey, can I get because, Ben asked for a vanilla milkshake. So, Will was like, hey, can I also get a spare vanilla? He either said, I don't remember which one of these two it was. He either said, can I get a spare vanilla milkshake cup? Or he said, hey, can I get the Grimace Shake, but can you put it in a regular cup? Either way, he got the Grimace Shake to be in a regular vanilla milkshake cup or whatever, right? So he has all, he's the McDonald's meals. He has all the milkshakes. But one of the milkshakes that looks like a vanilla milkshake, like Ben asked for, is actually the Grimace Shake. However, you can't tell because the top isn't it's not a clear top and the container isn't clear, so you can't actually see what the inside looks like. Yeah, it's a little dark, and for a second Will's like, oh man, I don't know if this prank's gonna work because it's not see-through, but you can also kind of tell that what's inside is probably not vanilla white colored. It's definitely a little bit darker, which is a little questionable. Yeah, so anyways, right, so he's walking back to the car and he has the tray of McDonald's orders. And real quick, if you made it this far into the video, I want you to comment shake down below. That will be the secret word of the day, and it'll let me know how many people made it this far into the video. If you're listening to this on YouTube, make sure you've left a like, subscribe with notifications on, and if you're listening to this on Spotify, make sure you've followed the podcast and rated it 5 stars. And if you're on YouTube, I post these on Spotify too. Anyways, so he gets back to the car. And so goes in the back seat. He's like, no, he goes in the front seat. He takes out all the stuff. He's like, hey, Ben, here you go. Hands him the shake, hands him the burger. Ben doesn't think twice about it. He immediately takes a massive slurp of the shake. And, I guess Will is like, okay, he wasn't going to be suspiciously checking to see if it was the Grimace Shake or not. But, yeah, whatever. He just dug into it really quickly. So Will was going to give it a second because he was either going to let Ben figure it out on his own or he was going to reveal it. But anyways, I think Ben was slurping up some of the milkshake, and I think he slurped a little bit too much, or for some reason, some of the milkshake kind of spilled out, right? Kind of spilled out of his straw, and that's when Ben noticed that the milkshake that kind of came out of his straw that kind of landed on the cup or the top part of his cup was purple colored, and Ben was like, Will, and Will's like, yeah, what's up? He's like, Will, and Will's mom looks over like, what? He's like, ah! He just immediately starts freaking out. Will's mom's like, what's going on? What's going on? Are you good? And Will just starts laughing, and Ben is like, oh my God. He's going insane at this point because he realizes what it is. And at this point, Will's mom's like, Will, why are you laughing? What's going on with Ben? And so anyways, right, Ben is super mad. But after being super mad, he's freaking out. He's like, oh my God, Grimace is gonna get me now. Grimace is gonna come. No. Yeah, so Will actually gets in some trouble because his mom is not happy at what he did. But for the next like couple days, because they get back home and Ben is just he's like, oh my God, okay, we need to lock the doors because Grimace is going to come in if the doors are unlocked. I need to check the upstairs, the bathroom. Mom, do not exit that room. What if Grimace sweeps through the... Mom, check under the rug. Maybe Grimace is under the rug. Yeah, so anyways, right, sure enough, for the next couple days, Ben is like super hyper freaking out. And Will's mom is not happy at him. Eventually, like, she's like, Will, you need to explain what's going on. And he explains it. And she's like, Will, okay, that was mean. But also, I'm not dealing with this, which means you need to go in and you need to find a way to convince your little brother that this Grimace Shake thing isn't real. And Will's like, but Mom, he's like in 3rd grade. He's not going to get it. And Will's mom's like, sorry, like, you decided to pull this prank very well knowing that he was going to go crazy because of it, so you need to fix this now. Will's like, okay, fine, I guess that's fair. So anyways, over the next couple of days, Will is desperately trying to convince him that the Grimace Shake is not real. And so it's not working, though, and Ben is still freaking out. So Will comes up with a pretty good idea. He decides to fake something online. So he goes online and he makes like a fake post or something, trying to make it look real or whatever. And the post basically says, if Grimace doesn't come for you within 3 days of drinking the Grimace Shake, you're safe. He decided you're fine. So he shows him this, and Ben's like, well, I guess tonight will be the night. And oh my God, Will was just thinking to himself, I have such a good opportunity right now to like prank him, get in a Grimace suit costume or whatever. But he's like, no, I've already gone too far. So yeah, sure enough, the next day comes around, and believe it or not, Grimace did not eat him alive. And Ben's like, oh, you know what, bro? One day I'll forgive you for making Grimace almost attack me, but today I'm just happy that Grimace is going to leave me alone.